Okay, hello everybody. We are starting our speaking lesson 14. There are only two sessions left in order to finish this work. So we are waiting for all the students to connect. So today we are going to talk about gerunds. So we'll be waiting for our students now. Hello, Sandra. Good evening. How are you doing today?
Hello, teacher. Good evening. I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. So
Excellent.
a lot of work for today for me, but I'm okay.
I bet you are because it's tomorrow the conference, right?
Yes.
Wow. So,
And what about you? So, what did you do on your weekend?
well, it was a very busy weekend, but it was good. We had errands to do with my husband and with some friends. We were doing some shopping and then we were having meetings at Saturday evening and Sunday we were just with our friends in a shower. It wasn't
What kind of shower?
it was not it's not a baby shower, it's more like I don't know, like a
Pussy
single shower.
shower, wedding shower.
It's like a soltera shower, but I don't know how to call that in English. I don't know if there's a special word for that. A bride's
Okay.
I
And
guess a
so,
bride's I don't know.
and how was it?
It was good. It was a good time. It was crazy. It was only girls, so you can imagine.
Huh?
It was crazy, but we had a good time.
Okay, so you have a good time. Okay,
Yes.
and what about your husband? What did you do with him?
We went, let me see, that was on Saturday. We went shopping with him. He needed some jackets and some clothes, so I went with my husband to buy some clothes for him. So we bought like two jackets and a dress because we're gonna have a wedding in 2 weeks. So we need
Okay.
to buy clothes for the
So,
ceremony.
okay. Okay,
Yes.
very good.
But
So,
it was a good week.
very good. I also, and today you are the first one. Very
I
good.
know. I arrived early at home, so that's why I was on time. Because sometimes we do like errands before we come to the house, so it takes a little bit of time.
Okay. So very good. So today I need our other students to be connected. It would
How
be
many more sessions do we have? Do we still have, teacher?
2 sessions left.
2 more.
2 more, no more.
Wow. Time went flying.
Next, yes, time flies.
Yes.
Tomorrow and our almost, I think our last session normal classes is gonna be next
Thursday?
Thursday, exactly. And next Monday is gonna be our final test and no more. So the test is we're gonna take if we are doing well, so I think around 15 minutes. It depends
Okay.
on it. So, and you are gonna be free of mind.
Oh no.
You are gonna take some rest.
But are we gonna keep in touch, or are you gonna give us more classes later on? Or not really?
No, I don't think so. No, that's the end of semester for you with me for this speaking session. So maybe next semester, if we are lucky, we can keep in touch and
Okay.
in classes. But we have our contact. We can keep on talking.
Yes.
So
That sounds good.
don't forgive.
No, we won't. It has been a good time.
Okay, Alexander. Hello, Alexander.
Hello,
Alexander,
teacher.
how are you, Alexander?
Fine, thank you. Hello, Sandra. How are you doing?
Hello, Alexander. Doing good. What about you?
Fine.
So, what did you do today, Alexander?
Well, I stayed at home all day because it was raining all day, so I didn't want to go out.
Wow, is it still raining over there?
No, but
Okay.
it's very cold
It's
outside.
too cold. Okay, so that's Bogota. Okay, I have a good day today. So it was a hot day, I think. So today, in spite of being Monday, it was good for me.
Good.
So Alonso, hello, Alonso. How are you doing?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Alonso.
Well,
How are you?
fine, thank you. And you, teacher?
Fine, very well. And tell me, Alonso, what happened the last 2 sessions? We missed you.
Yes, teacher, I'm sorry. I was working. I couldn't in class.
So you weren't able to attend classes. So, okay. But I want to inform you, Alonso, that this for next Thursday is maybe our last session class, but as giving classes. So the last day for next Tuesday, we are gonna have a final exam. Okay.
It's about what, teacher?
So I'm sending you the rubric, and I think the day after tomorrow, for Wednesday. Okay, so as I explained to all your peers, but I want to explain you that the activity, the instructions, kind of, you are going to prepare some news. I think you need to prepare, I think, 2 news because the intention is to make a TV show. So this is a kind of you're going to present with another peer. So and you have to choose maybe sports news or politics or weather news, something like that. You have to prepare that for those 2 news, maybe for 5 minutes each news, and so you need to speak. Okay, if you were a presenter, so I mean that you are gonna play the role of a journalist. So you have to present. Okay, today, I don't know. Today in Bogota, we had this accident, and so. So you need to search that news, but all these directions and the requirements you're gonna have in the activity guide and the rubric. Okay, so in order you to prepare for next Tuesday.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
So you got it, Alonso.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so please don't miss that because our final exam is gonna be for 20 points. So it's a high score. Okay, guys, thanks for being punctual here. We are still waiting for Diana, but today we are going to start with dynamics. So I want you to, I'm going to show you my screen. So, okay. So. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are you going to do? Each one of you are going to answer each one of these questions, but you are going to, so in this part you are going to have for each questions you are going to write 3 choices, but only one is true. Okay, so 2 fake answers and 1 answer is gonna be true. So for example, in my case, which song do you love to dance to? So I let's assume that I answer, okay, I like one song, for example, okay, I Need a Hero, or another two more, such as La Calle or another singer. So I'm gonna give you 3 choices. So I'm going to say, okay, which song do you love to dance to? Okay, I like Fame. I like I Need a Hero. I like this last song. Okay, so which one of these do you think is true? Okay, so you are gonna give us the chance to pick or to guess which is the right one. Okay.
Okay.
So you can start. I think, I don't know, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, I think. Or do you think you need more time?
I don't think so. 5 minutes
Okay.
are good.
5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So you can start.
So we have to write 3 answers.
3 answers for each question,
for
but
each
one answer is gonna be
is the
true.
true one,
Yeah,
the correct one. Okay.
correct one, exactly. Hey, hello, Diana.
Hello.
How are you doing, Diana?
Almost finished with the questions.
Okay. So do you need to watch the screen again?
Yes, please. I'm missing two questions, I guess.
Okay.
I finished already. Thank you.
Okay. What about you guys? You finish?
I think I need two more. I'm the last one too.
Okay. So here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
What about Sebastian George today? He hasn't appeared. Okay.
Okay, I'm finished.
Okay. Okay, Alexander. What about you, Alonso? Alexander and Alonso. Tell me something, please. Okay, Alonso's gone. Alexander. Hello, Alonso. Alonso, can you listen to me? Alexander.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, Alexander. Are you done?
No, I'm not.
So what question? How many questions do you have?
I'm missing 3 questions.
Again, please. Okay. Okie dokie.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Teacher, how many questions now?
11.
I have to answer all questions?
Yes.
Don't have
How many questions do you have?
Just 2. I understood. Yes, was 2.
Only 2?
Yes.
No, my friend. What happened?
Start wrong.
Okay, meanwhile, in order not to lose more time, meanwhile, you keep on finishing your those answers. Let's start with Sandra. Let's start with Sandra and
Yes.
Diana. Okay, so Sandra, all of you, please pay attention about the different answer. We need to guess what is the real answer. Okay, so it's important we all you participate. So Sandra, so tell me, which song do you love to dance to?
Okay, I have 3 answers. One is mambo, the other one is la bamba, and the last one is la cumbia.
Mambo, cumbia, y la bamba.
Yes.
Okay, so Diana, tell me, what do you think? Which is
Oh
true?
my God, that's a hard question. I don't think that it could be La Bamba. So I will be say cumbia.
So cumbia. So what do you think, Alexander? Can you listen to me? We are having problems with that sound, Alexander. For the day of the exam, I need all those microphones and the old sound fixed, please. So, okay. And Alonso?
I think she likes cumbia.
Cumbia, okay. We have 2 cumbias. So what is the real answer?
Yes, the correct answer is I love to dance la cumbia.
La cumbia, okay, very good.
I'm not good at it, but I love it.
Okay, very good. So that's typical. So let's continue with Diana, the first one. Which song do you love to dance to?
Okay, I will be say Thriller. I will be say You're Beautiful. And I will be say Cake by the Ocean.
The final, please. The last one.
The last one is Cake by the Ocean.
Cake by the Ocean. Okay. So guys, I think Sandra knows that. Or not?
No, I don't know. I'm bad at songs.
Okay.
But I
What
don't
do
know.
you
Maybe
think?
maybe I think maybe she will like. I don't know that song, Cake by the Ocean. Maybe she likes Thriller.
Thriller. Michael Jackson's. Okay. And what do you think, Alonso? What she likes to dance? Okay, I think Alonso is gone.
Hello?
No, Alonso, tell me, please. What do you think about Diana's options?
Thriller.
Thriller, okay. Alexander,
Yes, teacher.
what do you think about Diana's answer?
I think thriller.
Thriller 2. Okay.
Yes.
I think that's the right one. So what's your answer?
Nope.
Oh,
The sun is
No.
the ocean.
Okay.
Really cool.
So your personality, I thought it was thriller. Okay, that's good. Alonso, tell me your options for the first one. Alonso.
Yes, teacher. I'm sorry. The first question.
Yes, which song do you love to dance to?
Okay, I like to dance merengue, reggaeton, and electronica.
Electronics. Okay, Diana, Sandra, and Alexander, tell me, what do you think?
I think he
I
likes
think that
to play merengue.
I'm sorry. Interrupt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diane.
Go ahead.
Okay, Sandra says merengue, and Diana?
Me too. Merengue.
Merengue. And Alexander?
I think it's electronic.
Electronics. Okay. And what? And who's right?
The first one, merengue.
Merengue.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
That one.
That's good, very good. And Alexander, tell me your options, please. Alexander, it's your turn. Share your
Yes,
answer.
teacher.
Okay, tell me your 3 possible answers.
Okay. Gotas de lluvia,
Gotas de...
vallenato,
Okay, and
Scooby-Doo Papa.
but why are you laughing that?
Oh, my.
Don't believe me. I'm
Oh.
joking.
So, Scooby-Doo Papa. Okay. So, what do you think, Sandra?
I think about his personality, maybe vallenato. He likes vallenato.
Vallenato. Okay. And Diana, what do you think?
I will be saying Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Okay, you don't have okay, the picture such as reggaetonero. And Alonso,
I think this is Scooby-Doo.
but and the bad news is he left the session. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's continue. So, let's start with Alonso.
I'm sorry, teacher. I don't have the question. Just I have 6 and 7 questions.
The number 2?
The number 2, I don't have. Also.
Yes, you have it or not?
Not yet, teacher.
Oh, wow. So keep thinking. So, Sandra, what is a cause that you are willing to fight for?
Money? My
One is
dog.
money.
Excuse me.
One is money.
One is money. The cause that I will fight for. My dog. And my family.
And your
That's an easy
family.
one.
Ah, that's easy. So, and what do you say, Diana, about Sandra's answer?
Family.
Family. Okay. I think family is more important too. So, and Alonso.
Yes, teacher.
So, what do you think about Sandra's options?
Family, teacher.
Family. Okay. So, tell me, Sandra, tell me we are right. Family?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. That's the only one thing we need to
We'll fight for
stand for. Exactly. So, good. And what about you, Diana?
I had family too, so I will be changing to the family game. So, my answers are water, food, or diet.
Wow.
You made it tough.
Food and diet. So, what do you think, Sandra?
Oh my word. She will fight for diet.
For that. For diet. Okay. And what do you think, Alonso?
I think it's for water.
For water. Okay. Very good. And Alexander?
I think it's diet.
Diet. We have to diet. So, and your answer is, Diana? For
Water.
food. For
No.
water. Okay, water. Okay.
Or will be fighting for water.
Exactly. So, water is expensive nowadays. We need to be careful. Okay. And Alonso, what happened with the number 2? You got it?
I have the song.
The song?
Ah, yes, yes.
Oh, the song?
The second question.
The second question, exactly. So, what is the cause that you are willing to fight for?
What is the call?
The cause or the cause.
Okay. The I don't have the answer, but
Okay. So, Alexander.
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, why are you willing to fight for?
Well, my three options are food, air, and family.
And family. Okay. And what do you think, Diana?
Family.
Family. Sandra?
I guess I don't know. Family, yes.
Yes, family. I think so. So, what is your answer?
It's gonna say food.
Alexander?
Family, yes.
Yes, family. Okay. So, that's easy. So, you can say my family, my pets, or my house. So, always is going to be family. Okay.
I have my answers.
Okay,
Yes.
Alonso. Tell me, Alonso.
Friends.
Friends.
Happily.
Which?
Happily.
Happiness, maybe?
Yeah, happiness.
Uh-huh.
Warming blower.
Warming
Global.
global. Okay, guys. Here, Alonso's answers. What do you think? Sandra.
Oh my word, I guess happiness.
Happiness. He's willing to fight for happiness. And Diana.
Friends.
Friends. Alexander.
I think
Friends, happiness, warming global. Global warming.
it's happiness.
Happiness. So, are they true, Alonso? Are they right?
Yes, happiness.
Happiness. Okay. What do you think, Alonso? Happiness mean for you?
Because if I fight for happiness, I I will get a good life. I will get friends, and I will get food, water, money, a lot of that things.
So all those makes you happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. Number 3. Whoosh. Sandra, what was the last national park you visit?
Novios Park, Boyfriend's Park, National Park, and Nevada Park.
Nevada Park. Parque de los Nevados. Okay. Okay, guys. What do you think about it?
National Park.
National Park.
National Park. Alonso.
Los Novios Park.
Boyfriend's Park. And Alexander.
Nevados Park, I think.
Okay, and the right answer is
National Park.
National Park. Where is the National Park?
Over here in Bogota.
Okay.
So it's not too far.
Okay, have you ever visited the Nevados?
No, I had the opportunity, but I couldn't go that time.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, Diana, tell me number 3.
Okay. The Tayrona Park, the Cucuy Park, and the Sierra Nevada Park.
Wow. One of those 3 options are true. What do you think, Alexander?
I think Tyrona's Park.
Tayrona. Okay. Alonso?
I think Cocuy Park.
Okay. And Sandra?
I will say Tayrona Park.
Tayrona. And who's right?
Tayrona's Park.
Tayrona's Park. Uy. When did you go Tayrona's Park?
More than 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. Is it difficult to get there?
But you have to be willing to walk a little bit. If you have a little bit vodka, I guess that you will be work just fine.
Okay,
But it's
good.
like 2 hours.
2?
Yes.
Hi, not so far.
No, it's not. If you have a good friends or if you go with your family, it's relax.
Is there any hotel over there?
Like cabañitas. I don't know how to say that.
Okay.
Or I don't know how to say acampar, but if you're willing to, you can also do it. Camping. Yeah.
Can
You
we
can
camp?
camp. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's good. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, Alonso. Tell me your options.
Okay, I have Tayrona Park, El Cocuy Park, and I
Sierra
are
Nevada.
Corota Park.
What? What is the
Corota,
last one?
Corota Park, an
Corota
island. Yes, an Iceland,
Island. La
island.
Corota. Okay, what do you think, Sandra?
I guess. What was the last one?
La Corota.
La Corota.
No la
Okay.
Cocorota, la Corota.
I guess I will say La Corota Park then.
La Corota Park. Okay, Diana.
The same. I will be choose same option. La Corota Park.
La Corota. I'm still thinking La Corota. And Alexander. 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 Okay, Alexander. Okay, Alonso. And the right answer is
El Cocuy Nevados Park.
El Cocuy. Okay. Cocuy. Where is Cocuy?
Is in the south of, no, north of Boyacá
Ah, okay.
department.
So is it cold?
Yes, like Bogota.
Ah, it's not that cold.
Little cold.
In Bogota, it's not so cold, I think.
But the town, but the town, but the Nevado is just
Ah, of course.
really so cold.
Of course. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alexander, are you still there? No, my friend Alexander. I need you to participate, Alexander. Okay, he's having troubles with connection. Okie dokie. So number four. Sandra.
What is the question again? Something about
Number four is, if you didn't need the money, what would you do for work?
okay. I will do it for hobby. I would do it as some sport and to last longer.
To last longer?
Yes, not to get old.
Okay. Okay, so Diana.
Yes.
Tell me.
Sandra's questions. Sandra's answer. Sports.
Yes, sports. What were the other options?
Hobby.
Okay.
Sports and last longer.
Okay.
Or not to get old.
Not to get old, exactly. So do you want to have everlasting life?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the idea.
That's the idea.
Just to keep busy.
Yeah, very good. And okay, so what do you think, Alonso? when oh okay. Okay, Alonso, tell me.
Mm, sports
Sports. Okay.
and NASA.
Sports. You say sports?
Yeah.
Okay. And Alexander, what do you think?
Sorry, teacher, could you repeat the question, please?
Ah, okay. Oh, it's about the Sandra's options. Okay, so what's your best
What?
option? I think that lasts longer.
My correct answer is just for hobby.
Just for hobby. Exact.
Yes.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, let's go. Let's stop here because I need to talk to you for today about. Do you know what gerund is? Guys, do you know what a gerund is?
Not really.
No,
Zero.
no.
I guess it has to be something with a verb, right?
Yes, it's a form of verb. That's good.
Okay. It has an ing.
It has ing. That's gerund. But it can act like three options. One, it can be as the subject of a sentence. So, or a gerund can act as the complement of the sentence, or it can be the object of the sentence. So, it's a verb, but in the ing form. So, for example, can you give me an example, Sandra?
Let me see if I can. I was guessing Diane's answer.
I was guessing.
Yes. Is that all right?
I was.
Or maybe,
Repeat that, please.
let me see if that's a correct phrase. Um, I was picking Diane's answer, or I was asked. Oh, no, I guess. Oh, never mind. Let me think about a different one. Um,
Listen to me, Sandra. It can act as a subject of the sentence, or a complement of the sentence, or the object of the sentence. So that implies that it can be at the very beginning of a sentence or at the end of the sentence.
okay, so maybe we can say eating hamburger makes me feel awful.
Ah, that's good. So can you see, guys? That's how a gerund can act in a sentence. Everything in the informal speech, we always use those gerunds. For example, I can say reading helps you learn English. Reading is the gerund here. Or as a complement of the sentence, for example, her favorite hobby is reading. Yes, it's at the end of the sentence. Or after a verb, which it's the mandatory to use a gerund. For example, I can say I enjoy reading, or I like eating. Yes, that's those as the main forms as a gerund can act. Also, gerunds can be made negative. So we only need to add not. For example, he enjoys not working. Or the best thing for your health is not smoking. So you got it, that part? Is it difficult to understand that part?
No, teacher.
It's okay?
Okay, for me it's okay.
Okay, Alonso, tell me one example apart about I talk about. So tell me one example about gerunds.
Okay, for example, um, drinking water is good for health.
Drinking wine?
Water.
Ah, water. Okay. Drinking water is good for health. That's good. Diana, can you give me an example?
Eating vegetables is good for your health.
Ah, okay, that's good. And Alexander, give me another example.
Waiting in the banks is stressful.
Again, please, again.
Waiting in the banks is
Waiting
stressful.
bank is stressful. That's good. Exactly. So that's the main form as the gerund can act. Okay, so and the other form apart gerunds in a sentence is when we use infinitive form. So the infinitive form, all we know, is formed with to and the verb. Okay. As in Spanish, we say correr, nadar, saltar. So it's gonna be with the article to and the main verb. For example, to learn, to walk, to watch. That's an infinitive. So, but sometimes it's difficult to make the difference between when can we use gerunds and when can we use infinitive form. So it's the same. So in an infinitive form, we can use it as a subject of the sentence. I can say to learn is important, okay, as a complement of the sentence. So the most important thing is to learn. Yeah, it's at the end of the sentence or after a verb as the object of the sentence. For example, I want to learn, or he wants to learn. Also, they can be negative. For example, I can say the most important thing is not to give up. Yes, so that's negative. So that's, I think we don't have difficulties with that. If you have it, please, you can tell me. But in order to do when to use it and when do not use it, for example, I'm gonna show you some verbs that in English need to be followed by an infinitive. So those verbs, there are plenty, but this, what I'm going to show you are only few. So, so can you see it, my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Those are verbs that need only after that verb we need to use the infinitive part. So in the here those are some examples. For example, Sandra, can you read the number 1 and number 2?
Agree. I agreed to go to a party with my friend. Decide. The president decided not to participate in the discussion.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Diana?
Deserve. Everyone deserves to be respected. Expect. I expect to know my exam grade by tomorrow.
Good. And Alonso?
Say, we were hoping to avoid traffic by leaving early. And he learned not to trust anyone.
Exactly. Alexander? Is Alexander there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I offered to help my brother with homework. We are planning to watch a movie tonight.
Exactly. Promise, Sandra.
Which one?
Promise.
Promise. Okay. My friend promised to find the time to help me move.
And Sim.
We seem to be lost.
Okay, Diana, the last 2. Wait.
Wait. I cannot wait to see my family. I don't want to go to bed yet.
Exactly. So maybe you are using that in your daily use of English. So it's important to bear in mind, Alexander, Alonso, it's important to bear in mind that in this part, we can use with this. I agree with an infinitive form, okay? All those verbs are used like this. It can be used with an ing form, with the gerund, I mean. So those some examples of those verbs. So I want you to tell me something. For example, if I say learning is important or to learn is important, which is the difference between those 2 sentences? Does it make any change in the meaning or something like that?
I think it's the same, no?
Yes, they are the same. It has the same meaning. And the both ways are good. So learning is important, or to learn is important. In both ways are good. But which, maybe you can tell me, which sound more natural?
Learning, teacher.
Learning.
Mhm.
Yes, that sounds more natural. That's only this. So that in English we have those form, but want is an abstract one. For example, to learn is important. Is less common. So that in speaking we can use gerund. So learning is important and it sounds more natural. So when we are doing, or we are typing, or we are doing an essay, something, we can use to learn is important because of that. Okay, so but that's more philosophical. So that's the only difference. So only we need to take into account that those verbs that needs to be used with infinitive form in order to do not sound awkward or weird. Okay. So if you want more information, there are a list of verbs that are used with gerunds. So I'm gonna show you in order to take into account. But all this we can find on internet in order you to practice and realize which verb can be followed by gerunds. For example, here in EnglishPage.com, we can see all those verbs. So they are plenty. But here we can have some advices. For example, if appears the number 9, say advice. Advice is a verb followed by a gerund or a noun plus an infinitive. So it can be used in those two forms and something like that. Okay, so if you want more information, you can visit this page, EnglishPage.com, and realize about it. For example, I can click on it and say advice. So I advise seeing a doctor. Look at this, there is a gerund. Or I advise them to see a doctor. So we can use in those forms. Note in this part that it goes with a noun and after that the infinitive form. So this is a part. Okay, and in the same way, we can watch an infinitive form or a list with verbs in infinitive. For example, in this EnglishPage.com, you can find all those. So, for example, I can say I choose to help. Tom agreed to help me. She asked to leave. So those are different forms. So in this part, I don't want to stop explaining a lot because all those you can find in that page. But what we are gonna do now is to practice with them. So we'll make a little practice. And maybe we can realize what if we understand that or we have some doubts on it. So, okay. Okay, we have 10 questions. And Sandra, I want you to start with number 1.
Okay.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Look at those.
Okay.
Reading or to read.
Dan enjoys what options do we have? Or do I have to guess it?
No. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
But it doesn't display the options.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, you have 2 options. Reading or to read.
Dan enjoys reading science fiction. And Dan enjoys no. Dan enjoys reading science fiction.
Okay, Dan enjoys reading science fiction. And number 2.
Cheryl suggested.
The options are seeing or to see.
Cheryl suggested to see a movie after work.
Okay. And Diana, number 3. And number 4.
Number 4. Where did you learn?
And number 3,
You said
please.
I miss
Working or to work?
to work in the travel industry. Maybe I can get my old job back.
And number 4, speaking or to speak?
Where did you learn to speak Spanish? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Okay, can you read the full sentence of the full question?
Where did you learn to speak Spanish? Was in the Spain or in Latin America?
Okay, very good. Alonso.
Yes, sir.
Number 5, please. You have 2 options. The one is to help or helping.
I think do you mind to help me translate this later?
This letter. Okay. And number 6 is to talk or talking.
He asked to talk to the store manager.
He asked to talk to the store manager. Okay. 7 and 8. Alexander.
You've never mentioned
Living or to live?
I think it's living.
So read the full sentence, please.
You've never mentioned living in Japan before. How long did you live there?
You've never mentioned living in Japan before. Okay. And number 8. To come or coming?
I think is coming, I think.
So, and the full sentence is?
If he keeps coming to work late, he's going to get fired.
Okay. Okay, Sandra, number 9, please. To study or studying?
Debbie plans to study abroad next year.
And number 10, Diana. To help or helping?
Helping?
Helping? I agreed.
I don't know. I cannot see the screen. Let me check. I agree to help Jack wash his car.
I agreed to help Jack wash his car. Okay. Let's check your answers. Wow, we have a score 70%. Which one? Okay, the first is good. That enjoys reading science fiction. So Cheryl suggests to see a movie after work. I think it's seeing a movie.
Yes, I guess I was in my mind. I had a different verb.
Yes, that's why sometimes this part is tricky and sometimes confusing with gerunds. So, but it's important to bear in mind the verb. That's why I suggest you to take a look at that page, because there are some different rules for this. And if this is only a verb that goes with a gerund, so we need to bear in mind that, okay? Like enjoys or like. For example, enjoy or like goes with ing or gerund. So, okay. I miss to work. I miss working in travel industry. Where do you learn to speak Spanish? Very good. Do you mind to help me translate this letter? So it's helping. So, okay. Number 6, good. He asked to talk to the store manager. Number 7, you've never mentioned living in Japan before. How long did you live there? Okay. If he keeps coming to work late, he's going to get fired. Good. Okay. Only those 1, 2, 3, 4, no more. Very good. Very good, guys. Okay, let's try another exercise. So if we can do it better. Okay. Okay, I think like this. Okay. Okay, let's start with Alonso, number 1, number 2.
Teacher, I don't see anything.
Can you not see my screen?
There are a lot of, yeah, but I can see your screen.
Now?
No, teacher.
Sandra?
Actually, it shows a lot of windows open. It doesn't show the the exercise.
Okay, so I thought, okay. What about now?
Now it's better.
Okay, Alonso.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, number 1, graduating or to graduate?
I think I hope graduating from college next year.
Graduating, so? Okay, number 2.
The models practiced
To walk or walking?
practice. Model practice. To walk, I think.
To walk, okay. Alexander, number 3, number 4. The verb is take. So taking or to take?
Mandy has promised taking care of our dog while we are on vacation.
Exactly. Mandy has promised. Okay. And number 4, the verb is accept. To accept or accepting?
I think is Mr. Edwards chose accepting the management position in Chicago rather than the position in Miami.
Okay. Girls choose accepting. Okay. And number 5, Diana.
Number 5. I don't know what she wants.
Do. Or to do or doing?
To do. to do tonight, why don't you ask her?
Okay. And number 6, please, to help or
Oh,
helping.
Frank offered help. You say helping?
Yes.
Helping us painting the house.
Helping us paint the house. Okay. Good. And number 7, number 8, Mrs. Sandra.
Sandra decided
Study or studying or to study.
to study. Sandra decided to study economics in London.
Okay.
Witnesses reported
To see or seeing.
Witnesses reported to see the bank robber as he was climbing out of the second-story window.
Okay. 9. And Alonso, number 9. To work or working.
Stephanie dislike working in front of computer all day.
Working. And Alexander, number 10. To be or being.
Mrs. Naidu appears, I don't know,
To be or being.
to be the most qualified person for the job, I think.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay, let's check.
Teacher,
Okay, let's check this. Okay, tell me.
teacher, I going to let you because I need to go to work.
Okay, you can do it. Thank you very much for being here. See you on Thursday.
Okay, teacher. See you then.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, dokie. Let's check this one. Wow, your score is 40%. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, number 1, number 2 is not graduating, is to graduate. I hope to graduate from college next June. Number 2, the models practice walking with the book balance on their heads. Number 3, Mandy has promised to take care of our dog while we are on vacation. So Mr. Edwards choose to accept the management position in Chicago rather than the position in Miami. I don't know what she wants to do tonight. Good. 6, Frank offered helping us paint the house to help. Offered to help. And number 7, Sandra decided to study. Very good. Number 8, witness report seeing the bank robber as he was climbing. Okay. Okay. So all those were the corrections. Okay. So what can you see, or what are the conclusions you have for this exercise, my friends? For example, Sandra, what's your opinion about this?
Well, actually, I had the question about when exactly we should notice it is a infinitive form, and when it's or when can I use a gerund? Actually, I was just asking that from the beginning because it is
Yes, that's
the tough part, I guess.
yes, that's why I wanted to bring this topic because it's, as I told you, it's confusing. Maybe sometimes it's tricky,
Yeah.
but we have one only option in order to get to know when to when to decide to use the infinitive form or a gerund. It's the same when you can make the difference between regular verbs and irregular verbs.
Okay.
So, as my old teacher told me once, the good English student must learn by heart all those things.
Oh, okay. So it's just
Yes,
by
because
memorizing.
exactly, because we have, for example, the verbs that need to be followed by an infinitive form. Among the verbs are agree,
Mm-hmm.
decide, deserve,
Oh, the
expect,
ones that you show us before.
exactly, learn, need, offer, plan, and there are plenty more. So we need to keep on practicing with those and keep on speaking, keep on listening, in order
Okay.
not to be only to learn by heart, but it must be part of us. So
Okay.
we need to keep on practicing those. So
That makes more sense. Then it has to be it. Those verbs go with infinitive form.
exactly,
Okay. No,
all
I
of
understand.
them,
Thank you.
all of them can we can use gerunds.
Okay.
Only remember, we with the gerunds can be in if we need to sound normally a part of those infinite verbs. So we can say, okay, if for example in the first page I told you, reading helps you learn English, so that
Mm-hmm.
we can use the gerund in the beginning and of the sentence or at the end. So, but we need to keep on to bear in mind those verbs that needs to be or can be followed by a gerund, or those are the mandatory to be followed by an infinitive verb. So we need to learn this only with practice. So keep on doing grammar exercises, keep on listening and including in our speaking. So
Okay.
that's
Thank you.
that's the main form. I don't think there is a magical clue in order to learn this. So we need to be judicious and study a lot. So okay, in order due to the short time we have, I need to say you that have a good time, spend a good night, get a sleep well, and see you on Thursday. If I can, I need to send you on Wednesday. I'm gonna send you the exam in order you to prepare. And remember, the final day is gonna be the next Tuesday. And please, in that day, I want you to keep ready your camera on and your sound. I don't please in that part. It's important you to keep all your computer, your microphone, your camera in good conditions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for being here. See you next Thursday.
Thank you, teacher. Have a good day
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay, thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Bye bye. Have a great week.
Okay,
Bye
thank
bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye
Have a good
bye.
holiday.
Keep on working hard.
Yes.